good. Let's go game chat. Should I get my mic? Should I get my headset? I mean, it's hanging on my desk, basically. Are we landing? Where we landing? What the fuck? Alright, protect me. I'm getting the fucking. Ooh. Is it open? Already? What the fuck? I mean, I know I've seen the building. I can still work there. Nah, I really want to be working in Spears though. Okay, I'll pick this up for you. I'm playing with zero audio. Exactly. I don't really like the way that looks. Yeah. Machine ready. You have a weapon? It's like a bot. Take over there. Alright, let me put my headset on. Now I'm playing with actually playing with zero audio. Hold on, hold up.
There we go. Oh, that's way better. Is there a new shotgun? Is it good? Is it good? Okay, I'll just use it. Good. Okay. What would you say is better, the twin mag rifle or the Havoc suppressed? But The Havoc. Um, yeah. I'm still used to you getting like health when you kill people. Yeah. Inside the success pistol got crash pad too. Like, weird. But the water's actually green. Like it's actually dirty water. Scope to burst SMG. What the fuck?
Just brought back the first lesson from the school. Yeah, it's like the old one, but the only difference is the scope on it. Ooh, should I keep the new pump or should I get a boost battle? Blue stars. I literally forgot about it. I mean, that I like heard by the wrong and I just like saw it.
Storm. There's another boost battery. What about the suppressed sniper too? Okay. Oh, we really got it. Oh, the rocket thing. The rocket one. Do you want? Alyssa, do you want my impulses? Oh, should I get the purple one? Or do you want one? I only have one key. I don't, and I really don't even use them. Do you want it or no? Just let me spoil you, baby. Oh, watch me get sniped. Big pot. I know, me too. I can't move. Ooh. Oh, I got the wrong shotgun. Oh well. One more key. Oh. I think this place got looted. Like a big old slurp mushroom. Or whatever that was. It's behind you, coming up behind you. Yeah. There's a blue one and yeah, I don't know. Should I keep? I only have 3 more. I'll just take this. Oh, they fixed it? What? Oh, shoot. Yeah. My turn. Oh, they're smaller now. What the heck? The crash pads? That's big. Coming. Holy. Look at me. Absolutely fucking destroyed her now. On me. Did they leave? One did. They're throwing hold up. He's just throwing weapon too. Barely. They left. One of them dropped down. Watch out. People fighting up there. Did you get them? Oh, you did. Hit him 11. Alright, we should probably go. Someone colliding. There's still people up here. He got a sniper, he missed. And he missed again. Cracked one. Watch out. Just fight scoping. Peek it. Actually, I'm straight down. Cracked. Oh, hit him. He's low. He has to be low. That other one was still up there. He has shield? What?
Yeah. Somebody does. I gotta do it.
That one? bro. This storm is actually hurting. Watch when he kills me. Oh my god, I actually almost died. Alright, come here. We got 20 seconds. I'm not even reviving. Alright, I see. We just try to loot the bot. See what he had. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, where? Actually, where did it actually all go? Like, what? It didn't stay up there. No, it did not. There's no way it did. Swear if I get. Oh, behind. Somewhere. I see him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Alright, loot him. Loot him. Loot. Someone. Bandages, right? Oh, ooh, ooh. I'm hurting. I'm hurting. He's low. You shot me! Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. My bad, my bad, my bad. Didn't mean to do that at all, and I'm gonna die right now. Got him. Oh my god. Please! Gotta be in here, right? No. Hiding. I actually just killed myself. Oh my god. Bro, I'm at 3 HP. I don't have any white heals. He's cracked. Yeah, my first game. One. Easy. Well, haven't even seen it. It's pretty mid. Chapter 4, Season 4, Ranked Duo. Oh fuck. Man was ahead of his time. Where are we going? Don't die, bro. Bro, I'm already max on brick. Ooh. Watch out, one of them has a sniper. Ooh. Ooh. I headshotted this man. I don't understand how he didn't die. And you're not talking like a little bitch. Oh my gosh, bronze! Bronze 1! It's crazy. What the freak am I sitting out?
It's all the same. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, what's up, man? What's up, man? It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a minute, man. So what's new? What's new? Not much. No, I is actually we just moved in together. Say it like this, tiny little old vintage type. It's not. It's spacious, modern, and nice quiet little area for us. Our school, we're just one bedroom. Two apartments. We made 2 bedrooms. Yes, it's originally one, but we're not living together like that. We're coexisting in the same disagree. Don't the problem. Hard. No, it's not. Remember the couch? I wanted red. You wanted blue. No, man, that's all they have left in the store, red or blue. And then I decided to go first and say blue, and then you said and then made it a whole big deal, but it was a big fight. No, it wasn't. Even stronger. Why are you always making it like what? But yeah, it's been good. Obviously, with roommates, there's ups and there's downs. But honestly, for me, it's been pretty perfect. Really, something about I just love waking up next to. Well, if you don't great view, we have the whole town. It honestly kind of motivates me too. Well, hopefully. Yeah, well, I'm saying in general, we both haven't really talked about our future plans. Yeah, we have discussed that. I'm talking about what we love about.
Stay low, make sure they don't see you. Catch them bad walking down.
Sure, what about this? What's it?
Hey, yo, feet.
4 years ago, then I'm
Right foot creep, oh, walking with that heat.
Honestly, he might be a little tense. I fucking sleep. Accountability for that last night. It's disgusting. It's pathetic. It's inhumane. But I didn't mean for that to be in the script. But sometimes God Himself has a way of putting words about to spread a message. I didn't say it. You learn to say things for yourself. You have to start. It just says, don't judge me on my last line, but judge me on my first. Kids in the back get killed. Got 6 dots like krillin. Hold my liver. But I've been up on now, so they wanna come down. Gotta hit the hedges before the sun down. We would say bless you if I had said I choose. Trying to make money off the top, never gon' fly. Lately I'm keeping like this, trying to make money off the top. I ate y'all up in this universe. I'm gonna eat y'all up in the next. Behold, the Peytonverse. It's an absolute fucking unit. He had you up and crafted by the gods. It doesn't get better than this. I lied. Do I even need to say anything? No, seriously. Does anything need to come out of my mouth? Or to wrap around your small peanut brain that I'm that mother? It's literally so precious. It's so fluffy. I want it. All alone with the love of my life. In the actual fuck.
Update. Armando is starting to respond a little bit more. I just think he has the concussion. Armando! Armando, relax. Relax, Armando. You need to be prepped. Armando. You're being ridiculous, Armando.
Armando's chilling. Calm down. Armando.
Brandon, give him a kiss.
He's vibing.
Oh, he loves you.
Don't let your boyfriend see this toy.
Hmm?
I don't know why this is so hard to understand. Listen to me, I'm trying to tell you something important.
I truly can't be bothered.
Shut the fuck up! Can you shut up? Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Can you shut up? Shut the fuck up!
She fell in love with a nigga that she could not control. He came and he left, but he went when he wanted. She tells him to leave, but she focused back home. Say she missing his presence. She want him back home. That's
Yes, I got my braces off and I'm triggered by how cold they were, so I've been wearing white t-shirts every day now. So yeah, anyways, that's the second point. I'm gonna try on lashes from Dove. I'm excited. Guys, look at the packaging. It's literally looks like a white rabbit candy. Black love, and I think
I guess I'll just talk to my robot girlfriend. Because nobody wants to talk to me, bro. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I'll probably make it. We can go through here. Or not. Yes? No? Maybe? Fuck me? Like, there? Oh, yes. I think this might have been a good idea. Here's my glove. Actually, give me that. I'll keep that. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. You killed me. I'm dead. There's somebody to your right. And somebody coming to your front. Good talk.
I love these. These look up my alley. Okay, curl my lashes first. Oh wait. Okay, so it's actually really nice.
now the next type barber on this list is the enhancement barber. Now what if you woke up?
What? Yeah. No.
One morning, everything was fine. You felt good, great even, amazing. Turns out you manifested superpowers overnight. The question is, what would you want that superpower to be? Well, I have the answer already because I already asked you in this post. And here's some of the stuff you guys said. Being able to summon any weapon you want. The only drawback being that you don't know how to use every weapon. This one is cool. You can make like swords and hammers and like a Megatone Blaster 5000. But the fact that it's kind of weapons based means like I don't really get to use that much. Hello? Does anybody want to be turned to dust? I mean, I just don't often get into life or death battles in my day-to-day life. You can make a very lucrative sword business, though. One sword, please. There you go. Good power. Very neat. you get a gold star. There you go. The ability to fly. Flying is like one of the classic superpowers. Something I've always wondered though, would you need clearance to fly in government-owned airspace? If like I'm just trying to go to the beach, am I gonna be in trouble? But I would still love this even at much lower altitudes, like getting past crowds in hallways.
Need to get to work and don't want to go through traffic. The traffic one would be good, but I guess a car is better for picking multiple people up than flying. You can only hold so many people while flying. Also, you'll never need to quack seat back your chair because you never need to sit again. Good power though, through and through. I would be very happy with it. Gold star. Geokinesis, which would be terraforming, which would be shaping the earth. This is a very strong power. Say hello to a free house or a free wizard's tower. You could also stop a meteor strike on Earth or be the cause of one. Getting around places would also be great. And also a bunch of other cool stuff. Look, kids, it's Mount Rushmore. This is where your mom and I met. We wanted to bring you here to this very special place so we could show you. What if you woke up power, gold star. Next up, the superpower to bear with me. This video is sponsored by Keeps. Are you in need of Keeps goals you made delivered 50% off your EEPS.com/ice cream sandwich. Self-cloning. This is also very good. Need to clean a whole house? Need some errands done? How about cloning yourself until every minute task is done by one person? You could also travel anywhere you want at crazy speeds. Point yourself at the direction your destination is. Then clone yourself. Then both of you clone. And then all of you clone. And then you fall over. The only thing is that you might not survive the landing. Actually, wait. If this one works by Naruto rules, then that's really good. You could clone yourself a ton. All of your clones study different parts of things, and then when you recombine, all of the knowledge combines too. You could become like a super mega brain genius in the span of an afternoon. And I think we could all think of someone who could really make use of that. Is it you? No. What? No. I'm the one who made the video. Why would I? What? What the heck? That doesn't even make sense. I'm the one who made this video. How does it even make sense? Thanks for watching. Sorry I was gone for a long time. More stuff coming. Open your third eye. What do you see? I've been over this intro like a million times and I can't get it right, so I'm just gonna say it. I've had a premonition. What is it? What is that? What do you say? You don't know what that is? What it specifically define a premonition dream? Oops.
Premonition is a vision, a gut feeling, or another experience that grants you knowledge of things that haven't happened yet.
That sounds like dumb poo-poo. Because it is. I'm not a superstitious person. I would sooner go and re-damage my ankle than go and see a psychic for my own personal benefit. But I will admit that some dreams do have some meaning behind them. Like how I can be stressed in real life about money, and then I'm feeling and experiencing the same thing in a dream, but the only difference is that I can fly and my dad is Santa. Oh, there's some connection between the real world and the dream world there. But to be able to tell the future in a dream, I just... did what anybody else would do after playing Mario for 10 hours. I went to bed. And you know when you do like one thing all day, almost obsessively, and then you go to bed and you end up dreaming about it? Well, that's what happened to me. And that night, I dreamt of Mario. Hey, what's going on? It was me in that castle level again. The sensation was as if I was watching myself play. The level was exactly the same in the dream. There was this brown snake block thing that you had to ride through the level. You were tasked to stay on top of it without jumping off into a bunch of spikes. And while doing that, you're also responsible for dodging all of these spike balls. And then the snake approaches this hole, and it goes down the hole, and you're supposed to get off and continue the level. And that's where it would have been really nice to have a checkpoint. So the level would have been easier, manageable. But in my dream,
it starts to go down, and I don't get up. I watch as I descend into the pit. I should be getting off, but I don't. And as common knowledge goes, this is where Mario would die. But in my dream, the camera followed down the hole. Very unexpected. Did not expect it. I didn't expect it. But there I was, descending. And at the bottom, there was a door and a checkpoint, which is exactly what I needed. But it was a dream. The next day, I get up and I go try to play again. At this moment, I remember the dream. And I don't know why I tried it, but I decided to copy what happened in my dream. I bet you can tell where this is going. I tried the dream thing in real life, and it worked. And now the level was going to be a ton easier. Paint you some perspective. That's like you having a dream of you finding a secret box in your attic that you've never seen, and it has like cheese in it, maybe M&Ms. Doesn't matter. You go and try to see in real life, and it's actually there. Like, how do you explain that? How do you explain that? How are you gonna do it? How are you gonna do that? I can't. That's what happened to me, and I know I can't explain it. Perhaps you wonder. This is all my unconscious mind telling me something from what I saw earlier in that day in my dream. Well, let me tell you, as the new seer of the universe. No, it wasn't. Did I look at a walkthrough or cheat sheet? No. Did I get tips or advice from my friends or family? No. All I did that day was play Mario and eat and then sleep. And ignoring the sad undertone of that day plan, I had no exposure to anything that would hint my subconscious to tell me that in the dream. Either I have an actual third eye, or that was a 1,000,001 coincidence. Who's going to be the judge? Us. Right now. I'm stopping.
Oh,
Roll it.
why?
Because it's like,
Kind
I got 3-sided dice. I got 6-sided dice. You can look at the dice.
I'm zooming in on your forehead. Like,
You got it.
ooh,
Many dice.
and a coin.
This is 2-sided dice. Heads.
It's tails.
3.
It's 6.
Yeah, it's 6. This one's 20-sided.
Okay,
So I'm just gonna choose. You can look at my face, by the way.
I refuse.
Let's do like 15.
Okay.
So 6. Wait, how many sides did it
It
have?
was an 8.
2. It's pretty close.
You're at like 0% right now.
Yeah.
That's not very good.
No. I forgot to guess.
No, don't go back to the coin. You've already failed the coin.
It's like the coin because it's higher odds.
No.
2.
No, you did.
What are the chances? Zoom in on my face.
Sorry. Oh, wrong way.
It didn't work.
You were blurry.
It didn't work. That's a wrap. In the end, I beat the level with a new checkpoint and went on to beat the rest of the game. I still don't believe in psychics or fortune tellers or this guy, but that dream, it raises questions. Thanks for watching. Check out, have you ever watched my channel and thought, this guy's kind of weird? Oh, jeez. Sometimes referred to as astrology for guys. The Myers-Briggs personality test categorizes you into one of 6. You usually stay calm. What if they find out I'm weird? Youngest in the family, raise your hands. Look at your baby. I'm 30. Being the youngest in the family comes with its pros and cons. The pros, you get a lot of attention, you get pampered, and people are pretty easy on you. Usually after having a couple kids, the parents are tired, so they put less restrictions on you. Like getting a cell phone at 10, but your siblings had to wait till 15. The cons. I have 2 sisters in my family. One of them is older than me, and so is the other one. We've had some good times, and we've had some bad times. But through it all, I love them like they're my own 2 sisters. Wait, this is Becca. She's the second oldest sibling, and she likes makeup, and she's really, really good at art. This is Krista. She's the oldest sibling. She likes murder mystery podcasts, and she's really, really good at knowing about murder. Hey, where did she go? Hey, and then there's me. I like to draw.
Make good pancakes. You make really good pancakes.
Should I put that in?
Yeah.
And I make really good pancakes. Becca and I got along pretty well when I was younger. It wasn't impossible for us to butt heads every once in a while, but we were cool most of the time because of our mutual appreciation of art and Pokemon. We became art buddies pretty early on because she drew a lot and I thought that was cool, and I wanted to draw too. That's part of how I got into comics. I started doodling on my own instead of with Becca, then drawing and reading comics, and eventually making ice cream sandwich comics, and now this. You, watching me, talk to you, watching you. Krista and I have a good relationship now, but back in the day, the rivalry. She would pull pranks on me. is what I'm trying to say. For example, do ants poop? Hey, Andy, come here. Check this out. See? She let me out before I died, which was nice. None of it in my system that hurt me. Sometimes it hurt me, but with a benefit. For example, good job finishing your cereal. Now don't forget to drink your milk as well. Yeah, okay, okay.
Where the fuck are we going? I have to pull a U, and then you'd probably have to wait out in the living room for like an hour. Maybe. And then I have to hide on my racks. The hangers. That's mine! Oh shit. Are you in trouble? No. There's somebody below you though. Let's find out. Nope. There might be people there. Well, it's kind of bad for you, actually. What? Was it bad? Yeah, that. I wouldn't go that far, but I know there's still people here. There has to be. Should I keep this purple silent pistol or take the burst SMG? Oh hell no, yeah, you really shouldn't be eating those at night. Somebody's running away. Nope, that wasn't me. Dang. Where's he at? I don't. Is he there? I think he is. We killed each other. But there's no way. I'm pretty sure I got him first, but we killed each other apparently. It'll take like 5 years.
Good job, girls. Andy, finish your milk. How could this happen to me? I made a mistake. And because I couldn't say anything, I couldn't defend myself. But joke's on them because it taught me to always drink my milk after my cereal. And now I'm tall. Drink your milk, is what I'm trying to say. For example, sometimes Krista would prank both Becca and I. She calls us into the side very large and tells us mom's dad's secret which they didn't have, but we were young and we believed anything. She said that she was going to drink it, and even though Becca do you dare me to do it, Krista? Krista, don't do it. If you do it, I emptied it out. It was just water. Okay, at this point, I should just expect it. That one's on me, guys. I think the moral of the story is that Krista was really good at pranking us. Like, if she committed a crime, she'd probably be able to get away with it. Thievery, murder. All in all, we had our spats, but everyone goes through that. My siblings, I grew out of it pretty easily, I'd say. In conclusion, I love my sisters, both Becca and Krista. Krista? 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 Thanks for watching this video. Come join us on Twitter, where we have a good time hanging out. Twitter.com. It's there. I intend to keep my promise I made at the end of the last video. So, let's see here. Recent subscribers in the last 28 days. Doc Crush. Doc Crush? De Cruche? Pick someone else. No, I'm doing this one. They won. And they get the prize. Congratulations. Sometimes, I don't know if you can tell from my voice right now, but I'm pretty sick. A pile heart. Everything's fine, but if you want to make me feel better, the only thing that'll make me feel better is to smash that subscribe. Being sick has made me think about a lot of things, like what it's like to breathe. I remember when being sick, you could stand, you could watch cartoons or something. At least for me, getting sick is like, well, I have to work and be sick. Who set up a sick? This is a scam. The world should not be this way. There could be a service that's like when you're sick, somebody comes over and they make you soup and they tuck you in, they give you a kiss on the head, and they put on a movie and they say, "You cozy?" And you go, "Yeah, I'm cozy." Anyway, the worst time that I've ever gotten sick was probably appendicitis. I already made a video about that though. So the other more recent bad time that I got sick was about a year ago now, when I was starting to feel very tingly in my appendages, and I'm like, huh, that's probably the worst thing possible. Let's Google everything. It's the worst thing possible. I knew it. So I made a doctor's appointment. I go into the doctor. I talk to them about my symptoms and all these things. They're like, "Is it COVID?" And I'm like, "No, I got many tests." And then they asked me some questions, took my temperature, and then they were like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Okay, just come back if it gets worse." And I did. And then the next doctor that I see was like, "I don't know." And I'm like, "Okay." And they're like, "Well, let's recommend you to a neurologist because it could be a problem with your brain." And then I go to that doctor and they're like, "Well, I don't know what it is either, but we should scan your skull and spine." And I'm like, "Well, why don't we just start with that? It's been weeks of these symptoms and I'm just sitting here just, why don't we start with that?" So she's like, "Good news, we're not scanning a ton of people right now. We might be able to get you in today." I'm like, "Oh, this is good." She leaves for a little bit. She comes back. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I totally forgot. We have to," and then she says some word that I totally can't remember, but it's the process that she's like, "We have to do this process." What the process is she has to go to the insurance company and says, "Do we have permission to do this procedure on the patient?" And then the insurance company gives the green thumb. I'm sorry. Why is that real? I don't know if you can tell from it. I could be melting from the inside out, and the insurance company, who's filled with 0% doctors, is going to be like, "Maybe, no. I have to wait an additional week for this stupid process to pass." What the heck? Next time you need help, and for some reason need my help specifically, I'm going to be like, "Oh, I'm going to wait a week for you." Kinda. Sorry, I don't know if you could tell, I'm kind of bitter about it. Anyway, I get approved, and so we move on. So I'm ready to get a scan for my skull. It's fine. It's in the side of an MRI machine. They're like, "Are you claustrophobic?" Maybe a little bit. I guess we'll figure out while I'm in there. They're like, "Okay, cool. This is gonna take about 1 hour." And that made me a little nervous because I'm a really restless person. At all times, I have to be moving, whether it be moving my legs, moving my wrists, rubbing my feet together like a little cricket in my bed. I don't know why. I haven't really looked into why that is. And so I was a little bit nervous. But they gave you like these little headphones, and then they're like, "Do you like classical music or jazz music?" And I'm like, "Oh, let's do jazz music." And then you go into the tube, and it's really, really tight, and it's kind of freaky. But the jazz music actually helps a little bit. I did surprisingly well. We got all the scans done. We only needed to redo one of them because I kind of twitched my head at one point after I was suppressing for so long. And I come out, they say, "Okay, we're going to look at these, we're going to see what's up, and then we're going to tell you." I'm actually like really freaked out because at this point, we're thinking, oh, a brain scan, the thing that's the most delicate part of your body, and they have to look at it and see if something's wrong with that. That's kind of freaky. So we wait, and then the results come back. The results were brain scan, unremarkable. Okay, I think technically I understand that that's a good thing, but you didn't have to say it like that. Spine scan, also unremarkable. I came up clean. So what the heck is wrong with me? Turns out we never found out. I spent thousands and thousands upon dollars waiting, ultimately to amount to, I don't know what it is, and then eventually the symptoms went away. Great. What's the moral of the story here? I don't know. Thanks for watching. So last summer, I kind of became an Italian farmer unexpectedly. I am from the city, and I don't really know anything about plants or animals. But this opportunity came about when I was talking to a friend who had another friend who had a farm in Italy. He was looking for people to farm sit while he was away so that his plants and animals don't die while he's gone, which makes sense. My friend just kind of passively was talking about this. I'm like, "Oh man, that kind of sounds fun. Well, if you want to come, feel free. You just got to get to Italy." This is something I never am going to do. I'm never going to have a farm. I'm never going to invest in my own pigs or cows. In this moment, I knew that I kind of had to say yes because I wanted to know what it's like.
Plus, both my parents grew up on a farm, by the way. So I think I have a little farmer DNA in me. It calls to me in some kind of way. So I took up the offer and I made my way to Italy. So I get there and here's the farm. The house, which is a large house, is situated here. There's a garage. There are 3 dogs, a bunch of chickens, trampoline, goats, sheep, some pigs who were separated because of pig drama, a bunch of cats, and 2 roosters. So it was a full farm. There was a lot to do. I didn't know how this was going to go because, again, as a city guy, the hard work I do is at a desk. But I handled the work. Well, we got a stack of papers of things to do, which was generally like this. Feed the dogs, but separated, and keep an eye on Bo because he tries to eat others' foods. Feed the pigs, but water down their food into a slop, and keep an eye on the big brother pig because he likes to steal his little brother's food. The kitties need their breakfast, but only fill their food up until the bottom of the bowl is filled because they don't always eat the food from the day before. A cup of feed for the chickens and the roosters, scooch some hay for the sheep, the goats will just eat the grass outside. Then, finally, cut up some veggies from the garden and give it to everybody as a breakfast treat. I think this is really going to work out because I get really stressed about traveling to places where I don't know the language. But in this situation, I'm on a farm with a great view, so I don't have to worry about stepping on any toes and I can just enjoy the beauty of Italy in the backyard of this small farm. But then I start to hear some yelling, Italian yelling. I look around and see it's their neighbor yelling at me, an old Italian woman. I don't know any Italian. I only speak American. So this made me kind of nervous. Does she think we're intruding in her neighbor's home? Is she going to call the police? Will I get taken away? And what kind of punishments will they subject me to? So last summer, and you have to use the description link, silly little man. Battle Cats, thanks for sponsoring this video. So this old lady was yelling something, and also our dogs were acting like they're ready to feast on my blood. I just kind of wanted to ignore it, but she persisted, and I can't really just sit there pretending like I don't hear anything, because you can definitely hear something. So I approach, and I'm like, hey, I don't speak any Italian. And she threw a fig at me. And I realized she was sharing her figs. She was still speaking Italian while I tried to catch all the figs. I thought, what am I going to do with all these figs? I've never even seen a fig that wasn't a fig Newton. But we were on a farm in Italy. We could use this in a delicious charcuterie board. So I said thank you, and she said something in Italian, and her doc said something that will probably get me demonetized, and we went our separate ways. And we set up to make a charcuterie board. The fig charcuterie board night was part charcuterie, part panic. Using the figs that we just got, we set up a delicious spread, many cheeses and crackers. We were just about to enjoy, but then Grace said there's something in the chicken coop. We had access to their security camera around the farm so that we can keep an eye on things when it's nighttime. And Grace saw that on the camera there was a non-chicken shaped entity in the chicken coop. We didn't want to lose any of the chickens, so we ran out to make sure everything was okay, and it wasn't a threat. And it wasn't a threat. It was a little baby owl. We were really freaked out that there was going to be like a bloodbath that we'd have to deal with, but it was okay, because the baby owl was just a little baby, and he didn't want to hurt anybody, probably, maybe. Do owls even eat chickens? I don't know. He didn't run at all. He was actually really sweet and chill. So that was nice. We took him out of the chicken coop, and we put him in the barn loft where there was a bunch of hay, and he could be warm for the night. So I'm thankful that everything worked out, but the trip wasn't completely casualty-less. There was one day, while I'm working on the farm, I see what I thought was a cat in the distance. It's kind of a weird-looking cat. This, I would later learn, was not a cat and was the cause of some actual chicken loss. When the night comes around, there's another checklist that we have to go through, and one of the tasks is counting the chickens. We counted the chickens, and there were not enough chickens. We looked for the chicken, and we could not find the chicken. Where was the chicken? We messaged the guy who actually owns the farm. Like, hey, we can't find one of the chickens, but the fence is completely closed in. Are we missing something? He mentions that there has been a fox roaming around and somehow probably got gotten. Then you have to use the description link, poor guy. Rest in peace, little chicken. Some time passes, and I see again, hey, that isn't a cat at all, that's a fox. We stare each other down, kind of like that scene in Fantastic Mr. Fox, except this fox was not fantastic, and I didn't like him at all. That night, when we're closing out, we count the chickens and stuff, and we all go to sleep. As I'm drifting off, the dogs start to go ballistic, and I think, it's the fox. I am filled with farmer's determination, and I snap from dreamland into 100% lucidity. I run outside and instinctively grab a pitchfork and sprint towards the chicken coop like RoboCop at the end of different, more rural line of work. I turn the corner and there, Mr. Fantastic himself. There was a fence between me and him. I was battle ready, but I couldn't get to him. So instinct set in, and I did what I could. And the day was won. The fox was gone and the chickens were safe. I think I actually did something there because after that night, he never came back. I also think I was ready to die because that night I dove headfirst into a
box fight with zero fighting experience for some chickens that I've only known for a couple of days. I probably would have gotten really hurt if there was not a fence there. So I'll just pat myself on the back and call it a win. The rest of the experience was great. Italy has pizza. I'm sure that some of you may know that. In one of my previous videos, I talked about how I dislike French fry pizza. Tried to make it myself, tasted really bad. Not a good idea. But I had a couple of comments that told me in Italy, it is a thing. It's called American pizza, and that I should try it. Well, I was in Italy. Guess what I ordered? American style pizza. And guess what? It was really good. I don't know how they pulled it off. Here, have a taste. Yeah, tastes good. It's like Italians really know their pizza or something. Anyway, the farming was good. The dogs were lovely. The cats were chill. The goats took care of themselves. The sheep were super freaky. Beautiful scenery. The whole experience was great, and I would certainly go back. Thanks for watching. Thank you to Matt for animating Minecraft, the game that everybody really has. My God, do you know how big Minecraft is? Bigger than Tetris. That is insane. This game is actually historic. The year is 2009, and Notch is feeling some inspiration from the block mining game no one has ever heard of and Fun Eyesore. He put two and two together, and that was the beginning of the end. I mean, of Minecraft. He started making Minecraft using his programming knowledge in Java, making the grass, the trees, the pit. Is that supposed to be a pig? Why does the pig look like that? Okay, there's the pig. That looks much more accurate. I guess you get to stay also. At this point, the game was a fraction of what it would eventually be. And this was around the time I found it. I was surfing the World Wide Web when I came across some web forum that was talking about water elevators and how to construct them. Interesting, I think, as I delved deeper. Turns out it was free weekend and I could download the game and try it out. And the rest is history. Now hundreds of millions of people play the game, and now it's officially the biggest game of all time. Kind of cool. Ever since that point, I have loved Minecraft. I remember being really into it, to the point of making a high school presentation about how Minecraft and video games in general are good for you. Yes, I know. I was very cringe. Too bad I never grew out of it. The presentation was supposed to be about how video games improve reaction times, which I don't think that's even true. In reality, I was just coping with my addiction to video games. I've since turned my life around. I no longer play League of Legends. Minecraft has since gotten an education edition, but before that happened, claiming that video games are good for your mental health was a weird take. Video games as an education is a really new concept, and people in the education world would laugh at you and say video games cause violence, you little ding-dong, what are you talking about? But not anymore. Now, kids get to play Minecraft for education, and that's great. I'm not bitter at all. All I gotta do to learn was timetables, and I was really bad at those. Minecraft, the game that everybody, I don't know how many hours I've played in Minecraft, but I know that it's a lot. And a lot of what I did was make a little house and then waiting for it to rain and then listening to the rain, but inside. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. Woo! Mechanically, there's a lot of things that make Minecraft fun, but oh, that rain. Delicious. If you haven't heard, there's also a game coming out sometime called Hytale. It's a game that kind of sprouted from Minecraft because it was a Minecraft server, still is a Minecraft server. You can go play on it right now. And it's not out yet, but I'm very excited. And the reason I bring it up is because look at the sound in this game. I guess you can't look at it, but here it is. It's so good! Oh my god! I could live in this game. Just saying, Hytale, you need a beta tester. I think there was one really crucial thing that made Minecraft as popular as it is today. YouTube has changed their algorithm a bunch of times. At one point, YouTube changed the algorithm to favor watch time, which means if somebody watched 10 minutes, that video has 10 minutes of watch time. If two people watch 10 minutes of video, that's 20 minutes of watch time. Turns out, a little bit of a loophole, you can play 1 hour of Minecraft, cut it up into 6 10-minute videos, and post unbelievably large amounts of content. Way more than like a makeup YouTuber or skit YouTuber who has to like plan and skit and set up the camera. I don't know how many hours I've played in Minecraft, but I know Minecraft YouTubers went crazy. Minecraft videos were everywhere. Minecraft in suggested, Minecraft in trending, Minecraft in my bed. Hello? Yes, there's someone in my bed. It was Minecraft. Hello? 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 YouTube was able to reach billions of people. If Minecraft didn't have an entire social media platforming it, that would have costed lot. And for an indie developer, that would have been really impossible. In advertisements, I mean. None of this is to say that Minecraft didn't pop off because it wasn't a fun game. The game was really fun. That was important for it to be as popular as it is. I'm just saying, YouTube really blew it up. And it, like, in a way, was kind of a golden age. I remember playing Minecraft while watching Minecraft, specifically Yogscast and their Jaffa Cakes Factory series. That was the good stuff. I also just want to mention, congratulations to the LA, how do you pronounce this? On winning the vote. This little guy can go on and pick up more items for you, which is awesome. These guys are cute, but this one's just the F3 button, and this one rusts. I'm sorry, you guys. With the LA, how do you pronounce this? Coming in with so much utility, it's a no-brainer for me. You can just, like, come around, pick up some stuff, and come back with more of it. And that's amazing. Minecraft YouTubers, where's my can of full pass? Speaking of additions to Minecraft, Microsoft, if you are listening, here are some random Minecraft feature ideas that I have. Free of charge, you're welcome. X-ray glasses that you can see ores a couple of blocks beyond the surface, so strip mining is more efficient. Personally, I hate spending time mining. You go underground and then later come back out looking like you're old enough to remember the Black Plague. Earmuffs that lessen the noise from mobs unless you're like right next to them. Need I say more? A hot air balloon for traveling far away without needing to get over any mountains or fall down ravines. An item like a crystal necklace or something that a compass always points to. You can hang it on the wall of like a different base that you have. You could put it on your horse. You can sneak and put it in the back pocket of your friend if you want to stalk them. So in like addition, I'd like to say that. Oh yeah. I got merch now. It looks like this. And you can order it until the 29th, and then it's gone. You can pick it up at this website if you want. So if you already have ordered some, thank you very much. It is very much appreciated. Subscribe if you want. And ultimately, just thank you for watching. You know, I used to be able to solve Rubik's Cube, but I can't remember anymore. What the hell's with that? If you could choose any video game item to have in real life for surviving the zombie apocalypse, everyday use, and annexing Toronto, what would you choose? So specific. This is a fun question if you like video games. And I like video games. So I went ahead and I asked you about it in the community tab. The portal gun sounds like a good idea for the zombie apocalypse. I would use the hang glider for the Breath of the Wild every day. And I'll go with barrier blocks for Minecraft for the last one. I'm just going to say this outright. The Breath of the Wild hang glider is probably a really bad one. I'm sorry to bring it to you. But it's just kind of worse than a real one. You have to hold on with your hands. You have to have gorilla grip strength to hold on to that. And if you can't, then you die. Have you ever used monkey bars before? Like, think of that. But 5,000 feet in the air. That's not a big deal. I mean, maybe you're just built like a brick. My perspective, I don't think I'd like it. The portal gun is very good, though. Very useful in zombie apocalypse. Simply put a portal in any entryway to your base. And then the other end of the portal on a cliff. It's perfect. And there's no flaws with that idea. Yeah, I'm a good close. I dare you. See what happens. The annex Toronto is Minecraft barrier, which is a very creative choice. And also very ambitious one that connects with local history. Remember this game. If you could choose any video game item to have in real life, or surviving the zombie apocalypse, everyday use, and annexing Toronto, what would you choose? This is a fun question if you like video games. I like video games. So I went ahead and asked you about it in the community tab. The portal gun sounds like a good idea for the zombie apocalypse. I would use a hang glider for the Breath of the Wild every day. And I'll go with barrier blocks for Minecraft for the last one. I'm just going to say this outright. The Breath of the Wild hang glider is probably really bad. Sorry, but it's just kind of worse than a real one. You have to hold on with your hands. You have to have really good strength. Hold on to that. And if you can't, then you die. Have you ever used monkey bars before? Like, think of that. Like 5,000 feet in the air. That's not a good idea. I mean, maybe you're just built like a tick. My perspective, the portal gun is very good. Very useful in zombie apocalypse. Simply put a portal in any entryway to your base. And then the other end of the portal on a cliff. Perfect. There's no flaws with that idea. Yeah, I'm a little close. I dare you. See what happens. The annex Toronto is Minecraft barrier, which is a very creative choice. And also very ambitious one that connects with local history. Remember this game. If you could choose any video game item to have in real life, or surviving the zombie apocalypse, everyday use, and annexing Toronto, what would
with anyone who wants Minecraft or less. I'm just gonna say this outright. The Murphy Wild ain't better. Really bad. It's very bad. But it's just kind of worse than a real one. You have to hold on with your hands. You have to have a really good strike. And if you can't, then you die. Have you ever used monkey bars before? It's bigger bats with 5,000 feet in the air. It's a good idea. I mean, maybe you just built like a tick. I respect your earlier one. The forward one is very good. Very useful in zombie apocalypse. They become normal in any entryway to your base. And then the other one it's perfect. There's no flaws with that idea. Yeah, I'm a little nuts. I dare you. See what happens. So Annex Toronto for Roofers Minecraft Barrier. Which is a very creative choice. And also, it was just definitely makes the world just remember this game. If you could choose any video game item that had real life or surviving the zombie apocalypse, everyday use, and annexing Toronto, what would you choose? So yeah, this is a hard question for the video game. That's how I do it. So I went ahead and I asked you about it in community comment. What about something a good idea for the zombie apocalypse? I would use any one everybody. And I'll go with everyone wants Minecraft or less. I'm just gonna say this outright. The Murphy Wild ain't better. Really bad. It's very good. But it's just kind of worse than a real one. You have to hold on with your hands. You have to have a really good strike. Hold on to that. And if you can't, the book that would have been Banshee for me. I love public transit.
Love casting spells. Love casting spells. Teaching my brother that paint toys is more important than the workout. He was just building dumb. I love this kid. Only want him to do my workouts. Teaching my brother.
What are you afraid of, Mom? A bad hair day? Handsome piece of shit. What's your biggest fear? Sharks. Valid. Yeah, fuck sharks, dude. Any young was afraid of sharks? You haven't been to the ocean yet? Yeah, that's not something you bring up off my land. Nobody's at the movies and it's like, yeah, I hate sharks. You're like, we're seeing Transformers. How long have you been together? 5 months? Yeah, you don't bring up sharks yet. That's year 2 shit. You get engaged first, then sharks? Yeah, it's not that you can't leave me. She's too in at that point. Do you know what her biggest fear is? It's probably not good. Most fears aren't. That's why those fears. What is your biggest fear? The ocean as well. Look at that! You guys live happily ever after in fucking Nebraska. You guys couldn't be further away. You stay here in the desert, you don't have to do that. You have 2 kids.
A couple months ago, Sega dropped a bombshell with the announcement of a new upcoming 2D Sonic game, Sonic Superstars. They were not only giving our favorite blue spiky boy a fresh new look, but adding 4-player multiplayer to a traditional side-scroller for the first time ever. As a huge fan of Sonic and someone who is personally very excited for this game, I traveled all the way to Gamescom in Cologne, Germany, and spent an extensive amount of time with the demo. I played the game for well over an hour with every character on each level, and here are my thoughts. But before we get into that, I have a few things to shill. Number 1, please subscribe to this channel. I upload a variety of games here, but Sonic and Mario are the 2 big boys, and you can expect a full playthrough of Sonic Superstars, as well as the new Frontiers update, and more. I'm gonna be real busy between the end of September and December, is what I'm saying. 2, I'll also be uploading all the uncut footage on my second channel, Chalkbus DX, which, to be truthful, I'm not entirely sure what the channel's true purpose is yet, but you'll find more gameplay over there. Last, we'll be doing a full 4-player playthrough, which will likely be balls to the wall, chaos, bananas on our group channel side quest. We're also really close to 100K over there, and we have a lot of fun on that channel, so I would just love to push it over the edge. Okay, no more shilling, only Sonic. So let's talk gameplay. A lot of people, me included, were worried about the physics of a new 2D Sonic game following Sonic 4, but I'm happy to calm those worries because Superstars plays great. And before we get any deeper, I'd like to make note that all of the footage was captured on a Nintendo Switch and used the same demo build that was available during Summer Game Fest, so disregard any glitches because it probably is a very early build. To start, every character plays completely different as you would expect. Sonic has his complete arsenal, spin dash, drop dash, Tails can fly, Knuckles glides, and Amy has a double jump, and then you can mash it to spin or hammer. No surprises here. The game feels like classic Sonic, and it was nice. The build only had 2 abilities that you could use, the first being the water ability from the Blue Chaos Emerald, which was obtained in a new type of bonus stage where you swung from node to node. It was easy, and I'm not sure how later bonus stages are going to fare in comparison, but I'm assuming that's the point, so you can get the emeralds and use the power-up. The other that was already unlocked, and I'm unsure if you start the game with it, was the Shadow Clone Jutsu, or whatever the hell we're calling it. The Water Emerald lets you climb up waterfalls, and then the clones are kind of like a screen clear and damage any enemies they hit. I used it a few times on the first boss, and it pretty much wiped the whole first phase. Of both of the stages I played, neither felt at any point like they were dragging. Each were fun in their own ways. And stages are pretty big, so charting the optimal path for you speedrunners is gonna take some time. I talked about the Emerald bonus stage, but you actually have a number of bonus stages. Checkpoints will spawn portals that are bite-sized. You know what? I don't even know if we can call these bonus stages because they're over in like 10 seconds. But you'll fall through a portal and you'll collect some rings only to be spit back out at the other end. My only gripe is that they feel like they break up the momentum of the stage with the loading screen a little bit, but I also don't know how that's going to change in the final product. You also have your traditional Sonic 1 style bonus stage where it rotates, where you're trying to collect medals. I'm not quite sure what the medals do yet, but you also get them for every 100 rings. I think in my entire playthrough, I only died once, and I wasn't really paying attention, so I don't know if they're going to replace lives or if they're just going to be currency for something else in the game and there won't be a life system. As far as looks, the game is super bright and colorful. I loved Bridge Island a lot, and I assume that's going to be the starter stage because it has that energy, but it's not confirmed, especially with the Eggman fight at the end and his little starter robot. Just all feels very stage 1. And as far as difficulty goes, it wasn't terribly difficult, but there are some moments that require reflexes, like the whale on the bridge. The other playable stage was Speed Jungle, which was delightful. This had a big Badnik boss fight that wasn't Eggman, but was also cool and definitely required you to be more active. So no sitting around waiting for the next hit with this dude, and I respect it. As far as items go, you had your standard ring and shield boxes, and the Sonic 3 electric shield makes a return in the form of a magnet shield which still pulls nearby rings. Each character was fun, and I'm curious to see how power-ups are going to be managed with multiple players and how they will interact with each other on screen. Unfortunately, the demo was only single player, but the game drops soon, so we really don't have to wait that much longer. And there really isn't much more to say until the full game drops, and hopefully this answered some of your burning questions. If it didn't, feel free to ask in the comment section, and I will do my best to answer what I can. Thanks for watching, enjoy the rest of the footage, and be sure to subscribe.
Where the fuck is bitch?
Let's get some slurp juice. Some slurp juice? Yeah, yeah. Wait, what? When you drink the wrong juice. That's not slurp juice. That's slurp juice. Black Manta. Don't, what was that first part? Chapel Manta? Alright, stop us here. Go back, go back. Go back. I will piss my pants. Let's go back. Okay, good. Yellow Manta. What? Oh, look, Asian yellow Manta. No. No. Did you drink some slurp juice? Let's get some slurp juice. Ain't got no money back calling me splurge. Let me jump right off the curb. Get this friend fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Check me my equal, don't know what you heard. Cock up the phone, I swear. Keep me a stick, they purr. I'm really big, feeling. I love my bitches, it's pretty. They show their titties, it's up to the ceiling. I let them run through a million, I rock with a really, let's back on the bed. I'ma get down to the gritty, then fuck up the city, the home of the villains. Ecstasy, wanna fulfill it. Smoke out the smooth moves, Billy. This is called what? This is called what? What is this? And perhaps what is this? Have you ever been rugby? This is called what? This is called what? What is this? I was about to say sorry. Sorry. Oh, what? I was late because Matthew. I didn't so sorry, Jay. I was asking for mentor. I'm not cheating. No. Okay, sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. I was before you came back. I was falling asleep because I was on freaking TikTok watching. I don't even know. And I was holding my phone, and my arm was kind of like swinging or like moving closer to my face. So I put my phone down while the thing was still playing, and I was falling asleep. And then you went, and I woke up. What the freak? Hello? Okay. Footsteps. He's right by the rock. Target down. Are the turns actually like good or? I say it might be pretty good. They got him pretty low. He's just right there. He's rebooting. I got four shots left. Can't see him. Oh my gosh. Last 4 shots killed him. Oh, should I keep this? I'll keep both, cause yeah. Every footsteps. There's just so many footsteps. Where are you, buddy? Up here. Ow, ow. Just gotta be working. I have no white heels. Close that. You scared me so bad. I haven't. Okay. That's empty. They're crouching. Oh. Your chest. I got C4. Ooh. Yeah, me. Oh my god. Yeah, let me heal real fast. Where at? I got C4. Yeah. Ooh. Somebody tried shooting at me. Need shield. Nobody claimed this? Don't go too far, I'm getting this flag. I have 3 medkits. See, you could have got that too. What the heck? Rarity check? You gain siphon on eliminations of common or uncommon weapons? So like either freaking gray or green. That's crazy. I almost didn't make that. Shooting like, what is it, north and northwest. I think there might be like 2 fights. You wanna like launch in or? Man, missed. On a mountain. I'm stuck. How did you get on the mountain? I don't have shield. Yep, okay. I thought I had my shotgun out. It's crazy, there's the bronze one.